Storms on the way, and here we go now with Marcus.
Yeah, those storms are coming in out from the west. There are some here in East Texas, too. We're going to highlight them all. Let me first give you a look outside. We just went from sunshine now to a mostly cloudy sky. You'll notice those back off on the left-hand side. That's looking back to the west. More sun off to the north and to the northwest here at this moment. I want to go right over to the radar. I'm going to spend the bulk of my time here and then take you over to Futurecast. And before that, I'll send it over to meteorologist Andrew Salmon. Here's what we have ongoing right now. We do have some pockets of some moderate to heavier rainfall coming through. You can notice these showers here in Cherokee, back into Anderson, Houston County. I want to go to those in just a moment, but let me highlight the storm where we actually have an ongoing warning, and we can put this key up here. This is a severe thunderstorm warning for northwest sections of Henderson County, and you can notice that the storm is primarily back in portions of Navarro County near the Ennis area. This will also be in Ellis County as well. The core of the storm near Ennis at this point, lots of lightning there. The storm moving off to the northeast at about 40. So this is going to come very close to northwest Henderson County. But those here in LA, the Sticks area, it'll come close to the Gun Barrel City vicinity also, but this storm has the potential to produce ping pong ball size hail. Look at the radar motion here on the storm just in the last hour. As a matter of fact, I need to actually switch over and show you the view from the Fort Worth radar site. There's a better look at the storm. Notice here how it has some of the higher purples and reds and blacks. That's an indication of the potential of some hail. What we are noticing here on this storm specifically is that there is some rotation that is evident here. Let me turn off the lightning so we can get a better view on that. There you can notice it here at this point near Ennis, back toward Ensign, near the Alma area. There's at least some broad rotation there. We'll have to watch it closely as it continues to move off to the north and to the northeast. So that's the primary storm that we are keeping an eye on here in East Texas at this current moment. I'll come back over to the radar. We can take this key down, guys. I appreciate you guys putting that up back in production. Here are some of the general showers that we have coming through at this time from southern Smith County back into Cherokee County right now. While these are ongoing, none of these are severe. There is lightning that is associated with them. You can notice how the lightning count really picking up more to the northwest, but we do have some here in our area, but these are just moderate to heavier showers. Just the instability and the available energy at this point in this particular area is not very high. But once you get back out to the west, that threat begins to increase a bit more. And with time, we will see the risk for some severe thunderstorms begin to increase. I don't want to miss out, too, on the storms that are back in portions of Houston County and then back just off to the southwest in portions of Madison County as well. These storms here have the potential to produce some gusty winds and some small hail also. But this is also where an area where we have some of the greater low-level energy that may support the risk for an isolated tornado. But hail is the big concern. I want to send it over to meteorologist Andrew Salmon, who has a closer look at helping us understand the type of hailstones that we could see here in East Texas.
All right, Marcus, so for a storm to be severe for hail, it has to be an inch in diameter or bigger, and that's the main concern going forward heading into tonight. Again, that severe criteria starts at 1-inch hail, which is about the size of the quarter, and then goes up to ping pong, golf ball, and tennis ball. Now, we're expecting hail potentially upwards of 2 inches in a diameter, and that can do some serious damage. So if a severe thunderstorm warning is issued for your area because of large hail, definitely get inside and stay away from windows because the hail can bounce and then potentially break into a window as well. If you are driving and you get a notification on your phone that you're under a severe thunderstorm warning, I would pull over, because as you're driving and getting hit with hail, that will increase the likelihood of getting your car damaged. In terms of the hail probability, looking at about a 15% overall across the area, again, which is much higher than the daily average, so that's why the threat is there for us. And then we also have an area of significant hail. Again, that's about 2 inches or greater in diameter in the pink shaded area, including Longview, Tyler, down towards Athens, Palestine, and down far south as Houston and Trinity County. So we'll be watching this through the rest of the evening hours into the overnight time frame. Marcus?
Andrew, thank you so much. Yeah, the area of concern would especially be just west of Highway 69 for the risk of some very large hail. Here's a look at Futurecast for us. Here you can notice that the main line of storms that we were just showing you back off to the northwest starting to move in. As we get closer to 7 o'clock, things will probably begin to get rolling here. Maybe not that far to to the east, but certainly close. And then you notice some of these individual storms too. We'll need to monitor that as we lose the daytime heating. The wind energy from the low levels increases, and that may cause some additional spin in the atmosphere. That's why a risk for an isolated tornado cannot be ruled out. Hail, damaging wind gusts, isolated tornado, all the primary concern. By 10 o'clock, it's in our east areas primarily, still lingering back down into sections of deep east Texas, and then gradually letting up as we get to about 2 or 3 a.m. So we've got to get through probably the next 6 to 7 hours before things begin to calm down. Again, the main concern is going to be for large hail, but we have just enough moisture in play that we could see that isolated tornado. Here's your 7-day forecast. Cooler tomorrow. We will expect some showers, especially in our northern areas. We've got another warm up through Thursday, another storm chance Thursday night into Friday, and then we cool down and things are quiet again for another weekend.
If you're driving